Hello and welcome back. Just a small update, which is actually kind of after the videos you've already seen. I have actually managed to have the Sun Wukong final piece dropping, well, for the third piece, which means it's a 4-piece bonus. And what this gives me means that spending 75 spirit causes a decoy to spawn that taunts nearby enemies and explodes for 3,500 weapon damage as holy. Now, from that, I've still got my 3-piece here, still got my 4-piece here. I've still got my 2-piece here. I've still got a bit of cooldown reduction. And what this means is that when I do spend 75 power, I get a little dude there. Just saw him spawn up. He basically just stays there stationary, taunts people around him, and explodes for a lot of damage. Now, what this means is that I've got a lot more AoE damage going off. And my main aim is to obviously get the Dragon's Diablo, and also then probably use the boots, which let me have. I could kind of do the ones that let me have 2 allies, but I tried that and my damage did seem a bit lower, to be fair, and also had no heal, and as we're going up to higher and higher rift difficulties, it made it a bit more difficult. So it was whack at 24. I'm not actually sure how high I've done on my own actually. Oh, I forgot, I still got this one, didn't really want that, it was from when I was just doing some tier 6 farming. But that's fine. So kind of the main aim now is kind of just push and push. I think the sound has come out a bit. 1 second. There we go. My sound was sounding funny there. Right. So just push through here and just show you the sort of damage it can do on the elite packs. I have also so yeah, what can I actually do? Here we go. Sprint into everybody, start blowing up, and explode for a lot of damage. 50, 60, up to 80 million damage. I did not notice that I'd just come out of Epiphany there, so I did get frozen. It's all fine. I'm not really concentrating too much because I am trying to explain my situation. But 24 should be easily doable. And I have bought a 2nd pack as well, which again, it's fine. Okay, so the situation here is that I now have the heal, which you can see in the bottom left, and when I actually activate that, my abilities, my primaries, also then do 14 additional spirit when they fire off. So I get my normal spirit attacks, which is 12 spirit per attack, and then also get another 14 for 5 seconds. So the main aim is to try and get as much cooldown reduction on that as possible. The Eye of Peshkov is one of the items you kind of want to get with that because it can give you a big like 30-40% reduction, which means you can almost have this up, the buff up constantly. And obviously a little bit of healing as well is always nice. I did manage to get my gem, this one down here, up to level 25 as well, which means I also now have almost a constant 15% cooldown reduction, which does help with us. And remember, I've still got my Mirenaise at 15 as well. So pretty much as long as my spirit is never capped, everything's fine, pretty much. So I've really gotta find myself. Whoa. Okay, Desecrator Mortar Vortex Thunderstorm. The issue with the levels pretty much 30 and above, at least in 2-player. The amount of damage that goes out is incredible when it comes to the electrified ones. So I'm going to have to get the anti-electric amulet for me to actually really have any kind of chance. So as you can see, I'm already ahead, and personally my damage hasn't gone up at all, really. It is just those, the 4-set bonus, and it's an incredible bonus, quite frankly. I would say a lot of these bonuses that have come in, these set bonuses, are kind of overpowered to me. But, maybe it's just the way it's meant to be. Electrified. So whilst I still do not do anywhere near as much damage as the Demon Hunter, for instance, I do have a lot more AoE damage going off than I did before, which helps a lot. Yeah, 75 million crap. As I get more holy damage, that'll help. And if I do get the flying dragon, then you can double your attack speed, which means more spirit, which means more spamming of abilities, which means more explosions, which means more damage like that. 75 million crit there. Here we go. So these have got only 350 million to be honest. But still, they crumble. And again, whilst I have the sweeping winds up, I gain more per second, more spirits per second. So pretty much this is meant to be just get as much spirit as you can to burn it off, because they are just so powerful. It's a very nice little build. I'll put a link in the description to show you the person who A came up with it and B explains it in more detail and gives you other gear choice as well. I think he's done a good job. He's a very high level monk who does high level GRifts. I've seen a couple of videos and he has pretty much every item you could possibly want, so you can sort of build them in and out however you sees fit. Oh, I've pulled someone, there we go. Nope. Oh, engage skeletal archer, anyone's there he is.
I don't have enough spirit.
The key is to try and get rid of actually the 4 set for inners if you do get flying dragon, because you cannot basically spend enough spirit if you have the double proc as well, the double attack speed, sorry. Whereas at the moment, since I don't have it, I'm keeping inners because it does give me a nice buff, and I do usually play 2-player, which helps. Actually, this thing kind of one-shots any creeps if it crits. I do need to get my crit up. I got quite a nice one actually. It came with a socket automatically. I'm not sure if that's standard or not, but I managed to get 59% crit hit damage. I do want to get that up, so I need to keep rolling whenever I can. However, my biggest issue is gems. I don't really have time to farm gems, so I need to try and go and do that for a bit. But now, before, if you probably remember, I was trying to avoid small packs and just go from elite to elite. But I don't really need to anymore because it hardly takes any time at all to kill them. Where are the elite packs? Here we go.
It is not ready yet.
Spam a few, explode a few, and blue pack dead. And with Epiphany like this, I take 50% reduced damage during this time. We've got a Frozen Pulse, Frozen Jailer. Just try and get him dead before he kills me, pretty much. It's a nice little build. However, it's meant to be spamming sweeping winds, but I don't really like that. It feels a bit crappy because you kind of spam an ability that doesn't really do anything by spamming it. At least when I'm spamming the conviction one, which actually generally would be either the healing or the dodging one, I would be defending myself by quite a bit. Or actually, I'd be doing something. Aha. Yeah, so the options are either Eye of Peshkov and keep some Wuko as I have with the amulet, or you can go for the anti-electric kind of amulet, the one that heals you instead, and keep some Wuko crown. So that's what I'll be looking into. Guardian should spawn, so let's get myself some. Oh, didn't want me to press that. Are you kidding me?
I will not do that.
Here we go, just any enemy really. The Rift Guardian has found you.
The Rift Guardian is here.
So, what have we got? I can see. What is it? 3.2 billion. About 540 left.
Ability is not yet recharged. I must wait to use that ability. That ability is not yet recharged.
So it took just under a minute to get 2.5 billion, which is pretty good for me anyway. But obviously I'll get a lot more if I had. Oh, it shows what we can get up to, because he was saying basically do 25 billion in a minute. So that just shows what we could possibly get if I did get the better items. There's still definitely room for improvement, and also really want some cooldown reduction to make this go as fast as possible. Yeah, it's going pretty well. I'll leave you a link to the video. I just want to keep you updated with what's going on. And yeah, also very important, these shoulder pads. Look at that, flappy, 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 flappy. Anyway, I also need Unity. That's what I'm after. Unity instead of Lyric Signet. I'm about to get Unity for myself and my Enchantress. However, or whoever. However, I don't actually use it just yet because I'm mostly doing duos. But if I can, I will. I've not seen a single Unity drop, which is quite strange. But yeah, that's our situation at the moment. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.